The French philosopher Michel Foucault talks about what he thinks is the role of a philosopher. And this is what he says. The role of the philosopher is not to tell others what they have to do. By what right would he do so? The work of a philosopher is not to shape others' will. It is rather, through the analyses that he carries out in his own field, to question over and over again what is postulated as self-evident, to disturb people's mental habits, the way that they do and think things, to dissipate what is familiar and accepted, to re-examine rules and institutions. So Foucault is saying the role of a philosopher is to ask very, very basic questions that makes people question their assumptions. The role of philosopher is to disturb people so that they re-examine the things that they previously thought were self-evident. And of course, I think this is exactly what fantasy writers like Pratchett, Philip Pullman or China Miéville try to do. So in an inexistent space, fantasy literature can also ask questions simply by placing ordinary things against this inexistent background so that they look completely different. And this of course is a method of defamiliarization or estrangement that's actually quite common in literature. But the point is that fantasy literature is simply superb at doing this. A good example is actually from Harry Potter. So in Harry Potter, you have the Muggles, of course. So the Muggles are us, basically. Yeah, they're ordinary people. But in Harry Potter, they're seen through wizarding eyes. They're seen from the point of view of wizards. So of course the Muggles, us, and our ordinary lives, we look completely different. We look really strange when seen from the point of view of the wizards. So this is a way of, I think, defamiliarizing ourselves from ourselves so that we can see, for example, how helplessly dependent we are on technology, or indeed how neurotically attached we are to things such as rubber ducks.